Oh, look at this, it's a party. I am missing a really good party in the tavern today. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the Wee Hours here, back with some more MMORPG Tycoon 2 here in the award-winning world of Davecraft. Let's get some stuff done right away. Some folks who had asked to be put in the game, and I am more than happy to do that. Demonic Ash had asked to be put in the game. You are over here. You are now a level 1 paladin, and you are traveling to your new home. And Trick Shooter over here is now a level 1 wizard turning in a quest, Search for a Moldy Plum. Hope that went real well for you there, Trick Shooter. Demonic Ash, you guys are in the game. If you'd like to be in the game, do please let me know. I can rename a whole bunch of stuff around here, so if you'd like your name in here, do just let me know in the comments. I want to turn the game back on and fuss with things. I want to kind of mess around with some things that came up in the comments and some things that I've been poking around on my own time. I have been very fussed by the fact that we can adjust these monsters really intimately, but I couldn't do anything about their size, and then a commenter found out how to do that. I didn't notice this. So if we go not into here, but into the design editor and the monsters, we've got what are technically named spiders at this point. They're not. They're nameless horrors, and we'll come back to that in a little bit. But yeah, the air quotes spiders, that is just sort of a purple tree elf with maybe some stone and or polar bear attached to it. We can actually mess with them even more than that. So give me, for instance, their head and the elf head that we've got on here. If we hit adjust, oh, now we can do all sorts of things to them. Like I can make your head gigantic if I want to. Oh god, that's just terrifying. That's just absolutely terrifying. Now what happens if we go forward? Oh, okay, it sort of just shoots your body, or your head rather, down a little bit more. No, I think I was pretty happy with the way it is. What's up? Oh lord, it separates your head from your body. Oh god, that just became so terrifying. Sure, yeah, absolutely. What's sideways? Sideways. Good call there, Dave. Figured that one out real quick. Okay, now your head is separated from your body. That just became way more disturbing. But digging it. Yeah, let's go ahead and apply that. Fantastic. Now, we did have sort of a unofficial, what the heck do we name? Oh, God, it's awful. It's awful. Oh, right. We did have sort of an unofficial thing as to what to name them, and some folks did chip in with some suggestions. I just don't know that any of them were really singing out to me. A lot of them were based around my own name, and I am a gigantic egomaniac some of the time, but not all of the time, and I didn't want this to just be the Dave monster or something along those lines. So there were some suggestions. None of them were particularly singing to me and going, yes, that is exactly the name. And they are nameless horrors. Now, someone did suggest something along the lines of the Ancient Ones or the Ancient Horror or something like that. So I think we could go with those, with that thought, and possibly call them the Lovecraft. Ancient horror, something that Great Cthulhu would have spawned from his deep, dark underbelly in the ocean somewhere. Yeah, the Lovecraft. That's exactly what we're calling these things, especially now that their heads are floating apart from their bodies. Now, seeing as I'm spending a lot of this just sort of letting money tick in and fussing with things, can I... Oh, I can slide this. I can make you stronger. Okay, you are tougher now. And how about you are faster as well? Oh, we are going to mess with some players in the Shouting Stones. They are not going to like this at all. What happens if I just hit auto buff? What happens? If we're going to buff the Lovecraft, our designer suggests that we buff the effect of Spit, target health -2. Okay, so they're going to do more damage. Yeah, sure, do that. Do that. What happens if we hit auto nerf? We're going to lower the Spit ability. Okay. Yeah, don't do that. Let's have these guys be insanely tough. I like that idea. So, two things. One, down in the corner here, Willitree has reached level 4. Willitree is probably going to get real bored real soon. I notice that in the zone, these things are still listed as spiders, but here they are definitely listed as the Lovecraft. So not sure what's going on there. Maybe a developer has to go over there and reset them. I'm not entirely sure. Or it could just be an early access issue. I don't know. But how much money have we ticked in while I was... Oh, Macduff reached level 3. Oh, good job, Macduff. You're one of my favorites. Lay on, Macduff. How much money have I ticked in? About 30k. We don't make no money in this game. There's not no money coming in. I think, well, I know we need to set up the level 3 zone. For one thing, that's part of our little subquest here. For another, we're getting players to level 3 and now level 4. We gotta bump it up here. We gotta amp up our action. That means I gotta create a road through here. That is not going to be cheap. But let's get a mountain pass, not close enough to region border. Right, well, I want to start it here, though, game. I know the region is not owned. Okay, gotta buy the region first. Right. I'm just flummoxing this all up now, aren't I? So let's go ahead and buy this swampy little piece of real estate here, Red Marsh. We may mess with that name down the road. Let's buy this. There we go. That region is activated, and now let's actually make this a level 3 zone. This is now a level 3 zone. Now I should now be able to get a path going from A to B. There we go. That's a little more like it. Okay, so mountain pass through there. I'll set up the network in a little bit. I just kind of want to get an idea of what's going to happen over here. It's not completely dissimilar to the Shouting Stones, which I think we could do a little bit better than that, and it'll give me some time for some more money to tick in, and also to just basically fuss with some things. Okay, so what could we do with Red Marsh? That name cannot stand. Please suggest another name for this area. Terrain. Take me to terrain. We've got desert, and then what? Field, mountain, forest, mushroom grove, pine forest, jungle forest. I'll kind of like the sound of that. Or chasm. What does chasm look like? What could we, what if we apply that? Oh, it just all goes away. Oh dear. Yeah, that's not going to work out so well. Let's not apply that. Let's go back to, well, literally anything else. How about jungle forest? There we go. That's, oh, I like this. Yeah, we're definitely keeping that, but if jungle forest is type 0, but then we also have icy chasm mountain, are these sort of subtypes? Are these fine-tuning it? What happens if I do, I don't know, mushroom grove, just for argument's sake? What happens? I don't notice a massive change. I'm going to go to, say, just forest, just regular old forest. I'm not really seeing what that does. Do please let me know in the comments if you've got some good ideas. Now, this is going to be a colossal pain in the neck to build around because all these trees are going to really make it fussy to build things, but we're going to try to do our best because I like the jungle setting. I would be okay if, say, like some other games that have lots of trees, if when you zoom down a little, the trees just sort of disappeared. And then when you zoom up, you can see the trees again. That may be asking for a little much at this stage of development, but it is doable. I mean, that's a thing that could happen because this is going to be super tough to build around. But let's get some paths going, and then after I've done the paths, then I'll kind of figure out the network. So I just did the paths sort of around the western side of this lake here. And I got to remember, monsters can swim, and so can the players. So we may put, I'm seeing some crocodiles hanging out in here. Let there be no fear about that. But let's get an uplink kicking along here. Oh, wait, before I do the uplink, I need the what's it, the fibers. Yeah, I need the fibers to go between the mountain area. So get me that from there to there. That should do the trick in that regard. Okay, let me get a Whoozy McThingy here. Yeah, one of them. Uplink, please. And then now we'll lay out some cable to get all of this done. So, oh, untraversable. That's fine. That's fine. It's all fine game. Everything's 100% fine. Let's get this to go over here. And that's kind of rocky. There won't be too many people in there. But let's make sure... Oh, too long? Well, we can fix that. How about we just did some more, say, here. So I've got all of this side encompassed. And then when we've got a little bit more money ticking in, because we are hemorrhaging money right now, $5,000 to open the region, $5,000 to lay down the uplink Who's What's It there. Then I'll start opening up this area over here. But let's just try and keep it not simple per se, but let's build a little more slowly than I might traditionally want to do. Oh, there's a whole bunch of people over here. Whole bunch of people are hanging out over here already. Are you guys all level 3? Yeah, level 3, level 3. Yeah, you need things to do pretty quickly, or you're going to get super bored super fast. Right. Well, let's start with something basic like a respawn point. Let's get that going, somewhere in this neck of the woods, say here-ish. Here. Oh, God, I'm just quite in the range of that tree. Come on, there we go. Okay, pop it down right there. Fantastic. Now, some basic buildings. If you're socializing, I'll bet you'd love to have a tavern nearby, wouldn't you? Let's get you one of them, sort of right here. There we go. Have fun with that, kids. Now I'll build you some other stuff. I'm kind of seeing a relatively simple town. It's not going to... And I say town, it may just be sort of a collection of buildings that lives over here. I haven't quite developed my theme of this yet, but it'll be something. Okay, just some fundamental basics down here, but naturally let's add some blocks to this because I can, because I think the block adding feature is really, really neat. So block there, and block there. Super. Now, kind of need something for you guys to kill over in this general neck of the woods here. This should be all... Let me just check it one more time. Yeah, this should be all in network. No problem there. Let's get some monsters. What do I feel lives over here? The Lovecraft has renamed itself here, but I'll check that other area in a sec. I'm not sure. This place definitely needs panda spiders. Panda spiders dropping from the trees, of which there are many, sounds terrible. So I'm going to do it. Let's go here and all in here. I mostly just want to throw something up relatively quickly because I just want these guys to have something to do, but I don't want to put the game in pause because I kind of need the money ticking in if I'm honest about things. Right, so that's good. Let's get a quest giver down here just for anything at all. You're probably going to give stupid quests like go to the building that's literally right next door. But yeah, these guys were just jonesing for that. They are rushing over to this quest giver to get anything at all. What are your quests right now? What do you got kicking in your tank? Panda Spider Zone, good. And go to the blacksmith shop. Yeah, I just put one down over there. Could we get, okay, another kill quest. I'm not going to fill up the rest of your quests until I've frankly got more things for people to do. But everyone's going to march off to the Panda Spider Zone and, kill them, really. I'm putting another path around the spider zone, apparently right through a tree at the same time. That's fine. It's all fine. It's all 100% fine. Through a tree and back over to here, just to see, basically, if more paths will encourage people to walk around more. And you know what this place needs is some crocodiles. Clearly needs some crocodiles. How could I have let this be? Oh, God, the trees. I love the trees, but I want the trees to disappear while I'm doing this. So get me back to NPCs, please. Let's put some crocodiles. Actually, hang on a sec. Let's make the tail bigger. Let's make the crocodiles... There we go. Let's make the crocodiles a little bit more menacing around here. Where's your head? Where does your head live at? Where does your head live at? Where is your head? There we go. Let's make your head bigger, too. Let's get this to go... Oh, that's a little too big. Okay, that's a little too big. How does that look? Yeah, now we're getting somewhere. Can I make your torso bigger, too? Weirdly not. I don't have an adjust on that. I'm not entirely sure why. How about maybe your arms? Could we make those bigger? Yeah, we can make those a little bit bigger. So let's get you bigger, 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 bigger. There we go. Now we've got a big crocodile. Yes, apply that, please. Now I'll place some crocodiles around here. The trees. Right, well, sort of in this neck of the woods, really, and I do actually mean the woods. Well, they're tough to see, but down here are, there we go, some crocodiles. A good little stretch of crocs right around here. Maybe some people need to live out here. I mean, in dangerous panda spider crocodile territory, no doubt, but maybe people need to live over here. How about we did some scenery buildings over here? What am I really feeling today for these buildings? No, that is terrain. Now that I'm on terrain, I'm going to blow all my money on decoratives. Let's see what needs to happen here. Oh yeah, this is starting to come together here. Sort of a open-air camp trading kind of thing that you might pass by. Let's get, if it's going to be a trading camp, let's actually give somewhere for people to spend their money, like, say, a potion shop over here. Oh yeah, this makes 100% sense. I am very much digging this. Put that down there. Thank you. Where did that tree go? Oh, I just made a tree disappear. Oh, must have been too close. Okay, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. Let me keep fleshing out this area. I'll put a quest giver over here, maybe a guard. Yeah, all sorts of things need to live here, including probably a respawn point would probably actually be really good. Maybe not right there. Maybe sort of up the street a little bit. But let's put this somewhere in here, just so when people do die, they might not have to walk halfway across them. Oh, I made another tree disappear. That's fine. I'll flesh that out. You know what? Just more money to blow on decoratives. Good thing these things are only $10 a piece, because I am spending a lot of them right now. But I do like the way this is kind of shaping up. Just sort of a permanent open-air market camp kind of thing. But I should probably put down real buildings so players have somewhere to enter. They like to go in and out of things, as I understand it. So this one, yeah, that one kind of matches that building there. So there's one little house that lives, say, right here. I think I just destroyed another tree. Yeah, I did. I'll have to put some trees back. Oh no, I'm going to have to spend more money on decoratives. I'm really, really, really sad about that. Okay, that'll probably do for right now. Let's get a quest giver over here so people have a reason to come over here. And let's also put maybe a guard over here too. That wouldn't be a silly idea. Now you, what did you come in with? I don't actually have a lot for people to do. Go to the small inn. That will be the one at the beginning of the region. That's fine. And locate my shoes. Where do you think you're going for that? All the way back to here? Yeah, that's basically okay. Can we get a kill quest with you? Go to the king. And what is your target on that? Back over there? Maybe. Could we get a kill cut? There we go. Thin the crocodiles. That's what I was looking for. And bring me a moldy plum. No, I'm not really digging that. Defeat the crocodiles. Fair enough. Okay, thin them and then defeat them. That's your gig. We should probably put down one of those, waypoint things. What do we call those again? The landmarks. That's it. We should probably put one of those down. I would very much like to be able to change the look of these things, but here we are. I can't. So what if this lived, say, up here by the respawn point? Not my... any variety would be nice, because it's the same building through every single area and region. Whatever. It is what it is. Well, as congested as it still is in our first town here, our first central town here in Firehill, I do see a lot of people are moving up the road. Like, a lot of people are moving up the road. I'm hoping that has something to do with this landmark. That's inspiring people to go further into the map. That's what I hope. They may just be incredibly bored and wandering off, and people are coming into the city, but not very far. Not very far. Do we need more things to kill in the city? Because I put some kobolds down. Yes, we are pronouncing it kobolds. I did put some of those down, but you're not wrong. I didn't really ever finish fleshing out this city. I've been kind of picking away at it a little bit. What if there were a quest giver maybe up here? Oh, I have one. Actually, I have one. What do you have in your quests right now? Are you full of quests? Yeah, mostly kill quests too. That's fine. That's a perfectly valid thing for you to be doing. Should we, and I think my answer is already yes, should we put down a landmark here? Put down this. Actually, it makes sense in this town. I wish I could change it, but in this case, it actually makes sense. Put that down right in the gnomish quarter over here. Let's see if that'll draw some more people into the city. And you know what might help with that is we move the inn over here. And we move the tavern over right here. How about that? Because I think what might be happening is people are coming in, players are coming in, they're doing their thing in the tavern, and then they just leave out the door again. Let's make sure if they want to visit the tavern, they have to come all the way into the city. And what else did I pop down here? What is that? Oh, it's my little my little lamppost. Yeah, I like that thing. Well, that certainly did the trick. The folks coming in the city are marching like they're in a parade all the way over to the new place where the tavern and the inn are. And they're going to have to go through 2 quest givers to get there. There's one there, and then this guy's not very far away. They should easily be able to see him. Oh, look at this. It's a party. I am missing a really good party in the tavern today. Well, let's make sure they do have a few things to do here in the city. Where is your door? How do people get into your building? All right, if your door is there, I'm going to put you like this. Thank you. And where does your door live? I kind of want to delete that lamppost so make more room, but here we are. This is going to live here, and this one is going to live here. Yeah, we're broadly okay with that, so naturally we'll just start adding some blocks to things because that... Oh dear, that's gone right into the scenery. No, I don't like that. No, that doesn't work at all. Take that block away, please. Can I take blocks off of... I can. Okay. I thought I could only delete blocks that I had personally added, but no. I can just chip away at this thing all day. What happens if I do that? It turns it into a nice tiny house. We are a little tower happy over here. What happens if we maybe took that away and that away, but instead we added some things to here and here? Oh yeah, I like that better. Neat. Yeah, maybe this is sort of a trading area, which would make sense when you first went into the city. There'd be sort of a little place you could buy and sell stuff. So let's put that there. The shop is right there, so that makes sense. Put a cart there, cart with some goods on it over there. What else do I feel needs to live here? I've already got a lamppost. Thank you. I'm a little lamppost heavy in the area. How about, yeah, where's that table with the things on it? I don't like that one. How about... this one, that one's great, but it makes more sense to put that like in an alchemy area. Or maybe a blacksmith. No, I'm not loving this. Yeah, I'm just going to basically sit here, talk to myself, and put decoratives down. Welcome to my world. I found cannons, so those clearly need to live on the outside of the gates here. Yeah, this is going to be a very heavily fortified city. I don't actually think anyone's going to attack us. And they're facing the wrong way. The kobolds are over on the backside here. That's how the kobolds got in. They just went in through the back door. I like the way this is coming together. Do we need a trebuchet? Yes. I mean, short answer, yes. Long answer, maybe not today. What is that? Is that some sort of water wheel or something? I have no idea what that is, so I clearly need to spend $10 putting it down inside my city. Whatever it is, it can live here. Maybe it's the community swimming pool. I don't know. Oh, and barrels. I don't have nearly enough barrels around here. And a tree stump. Okay. Stop spending $10 a pop on these things. Although, the city is coming along. It is coming together. You know what we really don't have? Now that I've said that out loud and I'm going to spend some more money, you know what we really don't have? We don't have, like, where does the king live? Which clearly needs to be, like, somewhere over here. And let's actually take that off for a sec. What happens if I just went block adding happy? We did learn on this tower here, there is some sort of numerical limit as to how many blocks I can throw on here, but let's see if we can make this a castle fit for a king. There we go. I'd live there. That's an awesome little royal court, royal area here for the king to live in. I should try and pin down, this would be kind of a pain in the neck, any of the quest givers who have that quest, go see the king or go find the king. I should direct them all over here. Just from a lore perspective, I should direct them all over here. But are people... Alright, there's some people in the back half of the city here. Like you. What's your deal? Ivia. You're going to locate a sausage. Super. And now you're fighting a kobold. While you're doing that, may I suggest Sausage Master from Crossroads Inn? I believe he's into sausage. Your real name is Camille Wood, and you just killed a kobold, and your health is coming back. You are gaining XP. I can see exactly how much XP you're getting from this. That is very, very cool. What's your history? What have you done lately? You logged in, you got some quests. You did a bunch of quests. You were really quest happy around here. And when did you fight that monster? 2:15 to... Wow, have you been on for a really long time? Ivia, do you need help? Oh, not as long as I thought. Ivia's only been on for about 24 minutes-ish. Your usual hours are between 10 at night and 2 in the morning. Well, whatever works for you. I guess some people don't have to have real jobs. There's not a lot of kobolds in the city. I'm going to boost the respawn rate up to high just to make sure they come in pretty fast and heavy. There we go. There's a lot more kobolds. Oh, so it is density. It's not respawn rate. All right. I was confused by that little thing that I can fidget with there. I assumed that would be faster respawn rate, but it's just more of them. Well, kind of accomplishes the same thing, which is not having this area driven to an extinction level event by the players. And speaking of players, you just killed a kobold. What's your deal? Come here. You, come here. Yeah, Jasaripa. You are a level 1 paladin with a high-stress job, Mabel Cummings, if indeed that is your real name. How you feeling about things? Well, Mabel really likes the scenery, which is great, but I was checking out Mabel's inventory. Mabel has a big budget. $486 Mabel may be willing to spend on this. She's not addicted, though, yet. Her bank balance is locked, but her bank balance is pretty big. I like you, Mabel. I'd like to see if we could get maybe your addiction level up and possibly bilk you out of all your money. And there goes either a developer or a GM doing something. I don't know what they're doing. I could probably find out. There's probably some sort of log for that kind of thing, right? But we did hire another GM the last time. And I'd like to think about hiring another one, especially where we've just opened up that new zone. Yeah, we've hired a couple of them. We got 3 on hand right now. They're only $50 a day, which is not really that much. We make money. I spend money really, really quickly, but we do make money here. So let's hire 2 more. 2 more. And there's no trouble tickets right now. They handled 8 tickets today. Mostly I'm doing this for player happiness. That's what I'm going for. I want, if these people have a ticket, if they put up a ticket, I want their issue to be solved lickety-split. I want that dealt with right now. So maybe I don't need 5 GMs, but if it keeps people happy, I'm more than willing to do it. I think we need some more things in the Shouting Stones, but let me just check in on the new area. Yeah, people are wandering around up here. There's some people doing some things, and by some I mean one, but what's your deal? Brindafoom. What an amazing name you have. You sound like you should be in a Douglas Adams novel. You are doing the quest Bash the Panda Spiders, so you are setting off to go deal with some panda spiders, which are conveniently right there. What do we know about you? You're very happy. You're super happy about things, and you're not addicted to this. You love the scenery. You're darn right you love that scenery. I won an award for that. What have you been doing? Quests, you got a new weapon. You turned in a quest. Got another new weapon. What's your inventory? What are you packing right now? Your weapon is good. Okay. You have 5 potions. But you have a very small budget and a very small bank balance. Yeah, Brindafoom, welcome and all, but you might not be the focus of my marketing. And I wound another path through the very, very dense trees here so I could set up, well, something, really. I mostly want to put a boss monster down here. I want an elite monster in here, but there needs to be somewhere for that to make sense. So what if there were, no, not in these buildings. How about there were in the scenery buildings? What can you show me in the most disheveled house that you've got? It would probably be these sort of watchtowery, rickety things like this. Yeah, give me one of those. I just made a whole bunch of trees go away. Oh darn, I'll have to put them all back. And maybe one of the sort of Tutory style ones, although I'm going to shave off some blocks out of that. If we put that there, okay, I like that. And then I want to take off a couple of blocks, get rid of that and get rid of that. This is going to be a very, very simple thing. It's just basically a scenery dressing for an elite monster to live in, but now I have to put all the trees back. Yeah, I'm kind of going for an overgrown, abandoned house kind of idea here. I think that'll probably do for now. Let's not go completely mental on spending the $10 at a pop thing. Let's instead get an elite monster in here. Now, what do I want? We've done an elite skeleton. We've done an elite lots of things. We don't have an elite panda spider, but I'm kind of feeling an elite... How about an elite bear? That would kind of make sense. The house is abandoned and King Bear moves right in. Yeah, let's do that. Let's pop you right there. Now, who are you and what's your deal? You are Nikki. Oh, what a charming name. It doesn't exactly inspire fear, Nikki. If we're all honest here, it's not the most terrifying name. You know, Nikki the Terrible, Nikki the Barbarian, Nikki the Unrelenting Horror. Nikki just does not inspire terror with me. But here we are. Here's Nikki the Bear. Nikki the Bear, the elite monster. And I suppose if we're doing that, we should probably pop down regular bears too. Again, we just want to keep our people happy. Want there to be tons and tons of things for them to do at all times. Let's get that to go like that, and then maybe that could come down into this area. I don't know, sort of here-ish. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. And that bit. There. Oh, okay. I've made 2 zones now. Hang on. I gotta do this all over again. That's all set, but I've got an alarming pop-up down here. Region overloaded. Firehill has too many users connected at once for its servers to handle. Consider setting up another region nearby, servicing the same level range. In a crisis... Oh, no, wait, come back. Something about a crisis. I desperately needed to know that information. Something about setting up more networks. More networks. Okay, Firehill is jammed. Firehill is jammed. Who? And I've already gone through the whole issue with the new level 1 zone, which is we kind of can't afford it to be effective. I mean, we can set it up. I've done it. We can set up a new level 1 zone, but then I can't afford to make a new level 2 zone, etc., etc., etc. Now that I'm saying that out loud and I happen to be looking directly at this area, if I set a level 1 zone up here, and I made this a level 2 zone, it could go into a level 3, but then everyone's kind of stuck. I mean, I could make these ones up here level 4 zones or something, higher level zones. I'm already at the quest to get a level 4 region. I gotta upgrade at some point. Oh dear. What do I do about this information? What if I made this a level 1 zone? Could people get anywhere from there? I can raise the earth like a god in this game. I can raise the earth like a god. Let me figure out if I can remember where that lives. Yeah, here it is. Raise region. Convert an ocean region into land. If I... Oh, and I can kind of just barely see where they are. Okay. I got a little grid down here. Wow. I mean, the map's already huge, but I could theoretically make this even huger. I could build a land bridge over to here. Okay, I know, the region's overloaded. I'm going to work on that. I'm testing my god powers. Let's not test them right now. Let's do this. Let's call it on MMORPG Tycoon 2 for today. We got more done in the level 1 zone, and we've got our level 3 zone activated. There's not too much in there right now, but I think we've got a good start on it. We've made a confident beginning on the level 3 zone. We'll have to figure out what we're going to call that area. Do please, if you have suggestions or you'd like a region named after you for some strange reason, do please let me know. We'll upgrade next time, and then between now and then, let me know in the comments what the next best move is. Do I put a new level 1 zone over here, I guess this could be a level 2 zone, and then maybe both of these could be level 3s. I don't know. I feel I'm going to run into a very real issue of not being able to afford it, and people are just stuck in one level 1 zone because I can't get them out of there. Or do we just flat out, like a god, raise this land up? Because this could be a level 1 zone, and then it could immediately link into the level 2 and level 3 zones. That's, in my mind, that's the best thing to do, but we got to do something quickly because nobody can actually get into our game now. It's full. So let me know in the comments what you think should happen with MMORPG Tycoon 2. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up. No end when people do that. If you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Some more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. So, when I stab this guy in the neck, which I'm about to do, don't talk about it. Just keep stum, please. Yes. We've got Peasant Boy, Peasant Girl, a few chickens, a bridge that doesn't work, and a giant mutant alien. I think our town is off to a roaring start right now. I have a badass tattoo, 6-pack abs, and a belt buckle that says Aloha. This is amazing. I want to be this guy.